Hey guys, it's Diana. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're making these. They're dark chocolate chip cookies from Ghirardelli. It's in a box. It's so stupid simple, but I'm pretty sure I can mess this up. So let's get started. You literally only need a stick of softened butter and an egg for these because it's a boxed mix. Hi, Fawn. So the butter is not soft. It is not room temperature. I'm going to do what any normal person does and stick it in the microwave for like 15 seconds, and that will soften it. So this box actually says to preheat to 375 or for light colored shiny surfaced cookie sheets to do it for 385. I am going to use a cookie sheet that is light colored. However, I'm just going to do 375 because like the other one isn't. Also, so these cookie sheets, I have these like red non-stick Silpat things on them. It just makes it easier for cleaning. It means that you don't have to, you know, spray the sheets with cooking oil or anything, so the cookies shouldn't stick, ideally. I don't know, we'll see how it is. Alright, let's stick this in the microwave. 15. Actually, let's try 10. Alright. We have the butter in the bowl. I'm going to open this box. I have not preheated the oven yet because the oven is really weird. Sometimes it preheats pretty quickly and other times it does not. I'm going to get a pair of scissors to open the bag with the mix. Here we go. It literally just says to combine everything into a bowl and stir and knead with your hands if possible, or if, you know, needed. Alright, we have the butter and the mix in. Now going to, oh, the egg was almost just destroyed. Now going to crack this. Alright. Oh no, oh no, oh no, I'm getting egg all over my hand. Oh no, the shell is breaking. That was way messier than I had anticipated. Oh god. Egg is cracked, hands are washed, butter and mix is in the bowl. I think there's probably still egg on the side of this bowl, but that's okay. So now we're just gonna stir. I have this handy dandy wooden spoon, and if need be, I will knead with my hands. Now this looks like it would probably be sticky dough, so I am not going to knead it. At least if I can get away with it. We're just gonna keep stirring. It looks like the dough is already starting to form from the clumps that I can see. Not much of it seems to be getting on the sides of the bowl too, which is great. However, even though it's kind of sticky just from stirring it, I don't see it staying together too well. It's like clumps. I don't know if that's just because parts of it are drier or what the deal is here, but if you guys can see, oh yeah, if you guys can see, it's just, some of it is just smaller pieces. It's not really sticking together, which is why, because usually you need to add water or oil to these sometimes. So I found it odd that the recipe was just like, oh, use an egg and a stick of butter and you're good to go. Like, in what world does that make sense? Yeah, this box literally says 1 egg and 1 cup of butter, or half a stick of butter, half a cup, whatever the heck it is. 1 stick and an egg. I don't even know if you guys can see this from the camera, the way the angle is, but it's weird. Don't get it. Ghirardelli, if you're watching this, I have a bone to pick with you. I mean, oh god, it just hit my elbow. Okay, this is as good as we're gonna get. I'm looking at it closer and there really doesn't, it's mixed. Like, we're good here. So next, if you guys remember back to that video where I made the muffins, I used this. It's a cookie scoop. It's like a spoon with tongs on one end, and you squeeze the tongs and this little, like, the little bar moves the dough or whatever it is out of the spoon and onto the sheet, or in that case into the muffin tin. This is the best thing anybody has ever invented. Go get one. I think it measures out to like 2 tablespoons or something at least. It's not just a tablespoon, which brings me to the cooking instructions on this box. So it says for 22 to 23 2.5-inch cookies, or 1 rounded tablespoon, you bake for 8 to 10 minutes. And then for 12 to 14 3-inch cookies, or 2 rounded tablespoons, you bake for 10 to 12 minutes. So I'm gonna do the middleman and do 10 minutes. Because this is more than 1 tablespoon. Watch, I'm gonna add a tablespoon. See, now circumference-wise, they look the same. However, this is deeper. So I'm gonna go with this is maybe like a 1.5 tablespoons. I mean, 2 extra minutes, that's not really gonna hurt anybody, right? I'll just keep a close eye on them. If they're a little overcooked, it's fine. As long as they're not raw, then we'd really have an issue. We have our mix, we have our cookie sheet, we have our scoop. Let's get to it. We have 1 sheet down, 1 to go. We have 12 giant cookies on here. I'm gonna put that up on the upper island for now until the oven is done preheating. And now we have sheet number 2. I'm not sure if there's enough left here for 12 more cookies. There probably is. I am making these kind of big. And yes, before you say anything, I know that they're not all the same size. Thank you for pointing that out. They are gonna spread. They're huge, but you know what? I don't do anything halfway. I do things all the way. Okay, I knew there wasn't going to be enough. There are 7 cookies on this sheet. So the way that I had made these, they actually ended up making about 19 cookies. That's because I used the scoop. It was giant. Honestly, it went a lot quicker than using a regular tablespoon because the mechanism was able to get the dough out of the scoop. The oven is done preheating, so I'm gonna pop in this top sheet here with the 12 in for 10 minutes, take it out, put in the second sheet, and we'll go from there. Watch out, Fawn, you gotta step back. Living life on the edge and not using oven mitts when sliding that rack in. Do not try that at home. Alexa, set a 10-minute timer.
10 minutes, starting now.
Thanks. Alexa, stop. All right, let's see. I could maybe go in for another couple of minutes. The edges look golden brown, which is good. I just don't know about the middle, and I'm concerned. All right, it's 2 minutes later, so I'm gonna take these out of the oven. Pretty sure they're done. But yeah, they're done. And they can go on top. I put these in, the one with the less amount of cookies, and I am going to put them in for 10 minutes. Hopefully they'll be done by then because there are less. Alexa, set a 10-minute timer. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes. Take these out of the oven. I'm gonna move this off of the stovetop for now. I think these are good because there are less cookies on this sheet and they look pretty done. Clear that. Oven is off. So these cookies are warm, but they're warm enough that they can be taken off of the sheet and put on a cooling rack. They're not too hot, so they shouldn't fall through. This one's a little burnt on the edges, but that's okay. And there we go. Okay, I'm gonna eat this. Fantastic. Nice and warm, right out of the oven, but not hot enough to burn your tongue or mouth, which is great. And chocolate chips are pretty good too. I usually like Ghirardelli's brownies the best, like the brownie mixes. They're really the only brownies that I'll eat. Their mixes are nice and, you know, gooey. They don't dry out like the other boxed ones do. And yeah, I know there's always doing things from scratch. However, doing it with a mix is a lot simpler, especially if you don't have all the ingredients. These cookies, they're good. I don't think I've ever had Ghirardelli cookies before. I'm more used to the Nestle Toll House ones or just making them from scratch. But I mean, they're pretty good. Fawn has decided to lay on the floor at my feet. So yeah, anyway, thanks for joining me. If you like this video, that's great. If not, I can't tell you what to do. But I'll see you next time. Bye.